Yo, what's good, y'all? This is week 6. Any given Sunday, we're gonna get into these predictions. Um, First thing I want to say is, as far as let me just touch on scheduling games. It'll be easier for both opponents, if you guys can work out a scheduled time. You know what I mean? I'm only saying that because you got some guys that'll just pop in the chat and tag somebody knowing they're not even available, or they'll know their opponent is not available because this person said when he's available, and then you got somebody that'll pop in at the time that other guy said he's not gonna be available. You know what I mean? So it's like you got a lot of slicksters that try to get over like that. So I mean, if you can schedule a time, man, schedule a time. You know what I mean? Like, that'll be easier, and it causes less confusion, less arguments. If you could agree on the time, get a time down, or just try to work with the other person, man. Communicate. That's the whole key. You just gotta communicate. All that popping in the chat, can you play now? I'm just for the record too. If I see somebody pop in the chat talking about can you play now, you're not going to get credit for that. You know what I mean? Because it's like if a dude tags you at 4 o'clock and you pop in at 7 talking about can you play now, that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Because now what you banking on is that person having access to his phone to see that, and that's just not cool to do it. So try to communicate with your opponent, man. That's the best way to do it. And like I said, I'm going to be looking at certain things. And if you don't get no fair sim, you seen that you got a forced loss, based on what I'm saying now, you'll know why. But in any case, we're going to get into it. And first up, we got Mad Max Philadelphia Eagles against ex-Cardinals New York Giants. Mad Max hasn't played last week. I don't think Mad Max played his last 2 games. I might need to get in touch with him to find out what's going on. But should this game get played, I'm gonna go ex-Carnage big in this one. I'm gonna go ex-Carnage 45-13. Next we got Dre Tampa Bay Buccaneers against B Hayes Atlanta Falcons. I think the Falcons might be out of town right now. If he is, Tampa Bay get the win. If they do happen to play before the game get advanced, I'm gonna go with the Falcons in this one at home, and I'll go with the Falcons at home in this one. I'll go 30-23. Next we got Kalano Crockpot Carolina Panthers against T. Marlin Washington Redskins. Last week the Redskins he played the I believe it was the Saints, and beat them pretty bad, man. 40-something-0 if I'm not mistaken. So the Redskins is definitely showing up weekly and doing a number on teams. But Carolina Panthers ain't no slouch. He's a very good opponent. So I would love to see this game get played. This is definitely one of the games of the week. I'll go with the Redskins. He rolling right now. The Redskins rolling right now. He home. I'll go with the Redskins, and I'll go with the Redskins right now by a score of I'll go 31. I'll go 31-27. Redskins. Next we got E-Ball in Seattle Seahawks against King SP. E-Ball just came out of a shootout against the Rams last week. He ended up pulling it off. He won by 3. That's a big win for him. That's a division game too. So he pulled that off. Good win, E. Going against King SP. King SP is at home. The Raiders need this win to stay in that to keep up in that division race of his with the Broncos and Chiefs. So the Raiders need this one, man. But I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on the road. He just got a big win last week. I think he'll carry that momentum over this week. So I'm gonna go with Seahawks in this one. I'm gonna go Seahawks I'm gonna go 35. I'm gonna go 35-25. Next, we got Rick Grimes, Indianapolis Colts against myself. The Jets. The Jets came off. The Jets is coming off 2 back-to-back heartbreaks, should I say? Because in both games we was up, multiple scores, and we lost both games. So we got to figure some things out over there. The defense is letting us down more than anything. I mean, the offense been clicking. The offense been clicking. I can't even get mad at Darnold. And they doing what they do. It's the defense letting us down. We got to figure some things out. We got to tighten up over there, and we got to tighten up fast. So we gotta come together, man. We gotta get in that locker room and figure some things out. We're going against the Colts. The Colts don't have no wins on the season yet. He's 0-5, but it's dangerous playing against guys like that because, they start feeling like they got nothing to lose. So we got to come out focused, and we'll see how that play out. Jets is a 7-point favorite in this one, so we'll see how that play out. Hopefully I get to play Rick. He didn't play his last game, so hopefully we get to play him this weekend. We'll get to work on some schemes on defense. Next we got Scott, Arizona Cardinals against Superman, Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings been alright. I mean, the Vikings been, on a low. They've been doing what they do. They ain't been making no noise, but they've been getting W's. So that's what matters. He's going against Scott. I like the Vikings at this one though. I'm gonna go with the Vikings at home to keep rolling, and I'll take the Vikings in this one. Score of, I'll go 24. I'll go 24-20 Vikings. Next we got Pearl, Pittsburgh Steelers against Star, Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals took his first loss of the season last week against the Dolphins. I said the Dolphins would give him his first loss. I ain't expected to be by that much of a margin, but the Bengals are still sitting pretty. I mean, he only got 1 loss on the season, so he about 4-1. So he's still sitting good, but one thing we know about these leagues, you can spiral downhill real fast. So and then this week he got another tough opponent, so just that fast, and that's just what I'm talking about. Just that fast, you go from 4-0 to 4-2. Just that fast. So he's going against the Steelers. He's at home, but I'm gonna go with the Steelers in this one. He figured some things out. He hasn't lost since he went 0-2. He's on the winning streak since then. But I got the Steelers in this one. I'm gonna go Steelers. I'm gonna go 37. I'm gonna go 37. I'm gonna go 37-23. Next we got X-Skull faded Los Angeles Chargers against Righteous Heart Cleveland Browns. I had Righteous Heart winning big last week. I believe I gave him 50 or late 40s. He ended up scoring 60. And like I always say, anytime you see somebody put up 60, then you already know how that game went. So the Browns is rolling. The Chargers been improving. I can't even front. The Chargers been improving. I'm hoping he can stay in the game this week. But I'm gonna go with the Browns in this one. I'm gonna go with the Browns. I'm gonna go 44. I'm gonna go 44-23. Next we got Trey Dog, Buffalo Bills against Marzelli, Houston Texans. I don't know if this game will get played, but if it does, I don't think Buffalo has a win yet. I think Marzelli has 1 win. If it get played, I'll go with Buffalo in this one as an upset. If it get played, I'll go with Buffalo. I'll go 21-14. Next we got Murph. Oh, this is a game of the week right here. We got Murph, Chicago Bears against Steph Anthony, Miami Dolphins. I myself will be rooting for the Bears. You know, I need Miami to take a loss. uh, yeah, I need Miami to lose. 'Cause like I said, just that fast. We started off, meaning the Jets. The Jets we started off 2-0, and now we're 2-3, and all 3 games we actually had a lead, but the last 2 games we had a lead by multiple scores, and we didn't close the deal. So just that fast, we go from 2-0 to 2-3, and Miami, I think his only loss on the season is to us. So we definitely need him to go down in this one. But this is gonna be a good one right here. You know, this is Sunday night right here. This will be a Sunday nighter. Bears is rolling, Dolphins is rolling. Dolphins at home. Bears is the 3-point favorite. I'm going with the Bears in this one by a score of 31-28. I think it's gonna come down. I got the Bears kicking a late field goal to pull this out. Next, we got Trinidad Los Angeles Rams against Bay Boy Belly Denver Broncos. The Rams just lost a close one in Seattle. He lost by 3. As I stated earlier, that game was neck and neck in the fourth quarter. Both teams was right there for the game. Seattle ended up winning by 3. Denver Broncos ended up winning against the Jets last week. We and him battled into overtime. He ended up kicking the field goal late in overtime to get the victory. So the Broncos is coming to this game off a crucial win. The Rams is coming to the game off a crucial loss. You know what? Upset alert. I got an upset alert in this one. I'm gonna go with the Rams in this one. Denver is a 4-point favorite in this one, but I think the Rams gonna come in here with a point to prove. I feel like they're gonna come in here, disappointed from the loss they just had. I feel like that game in overtime with Denver, they're gonna come into this one, still on a high. And not to say that he gonna look down to the Rams, but I just feel like sometimes when you come out a game that was so like emotional as far as winning overtime, that was a big crucial win, and now you got to come against an opponent who just had a crucial loss. A lot of times it goes the other way. So I got the Rams in this one. I'm gonna go Rams. It's gonna be close though. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Broncos can easily win this, and even if the Broncos win, I feel like it's going to be close, but I got the Rams pulling this out. I got the Rams. I'll go 23. I'll go 23-20 Rams. Next, we got Daz Baltimore Ravens against DK Tennessee Titans. The Ravens is coming off a horrific loss last week. He gotta get himself back on track. Unfortunately, this is not an opponent that I think he's gonna get himself back on track with. So I'll go with the Titans. Titans at home. I think this is gonna be another bad one for the Ravens. I'll go Titans 38, Ravens 16. Next, we got major factor Jacksonville Jaguars against so icy Dallas Cowboys. The Jaguars been rolling. I mean, he pulled off two back-to-back close wins. He took down the Jets week 4, in a battle that came down to the end, and then he defeated the Chiefs last week, which was game of the week, which lived up to the hype. And he ended up pulling that off. He got a late interception to put the final nail in that coffin. So the Jags been balling, man. I mean, the funny thing is, just as fast as he got a great record. The 2 games he won, he could have lost. His record definitely could have looked a lot different than what it is. But hey, you gotta get a man his props. He been winning. He been doing what he had to do to pull it out. He been making the bigger plays more than his opponents have. So. You gotta salute that man. So icy don't have no wins on the season just yet. I don't see him getting the win this season. Couple more weeks, I'm guessing. So Icy either gonna just pack it in for the draft, or he's gonna just play to for spoiler. We'll see how it plays out. But I got the Jaguars winning this one. I'll go Jags. 44. Cowboys 6. Yeah, I think it's gonna be that lopsided. 44-6 Jags. Next we got Jay Shuttlesworth, Kansas City Chiefs against Abercrombie, New England Patriots. Now, let me tell you something about this game. This game right here, right? Chiefs are the favorite. Chiefs are the favorite by, I'll say 5, right? I'll give them a 5-point spread. But the Chiefs lost a close one to the Jags, and I ain't gonna lie, it sounds like the Chiefs' morale is down. The morale seemed kind of low over there in the Chiefs locker room. I seen him saying something about he's been losing games and this and that. I mean, hey man, it happens to the best of us. The thing about the league is that you can go all season killing everybody, and that first playoff game you lose. It happens, man. The most important thing is to forget about what happened the week before and focus on what's in front of you. So I don't know. The Chiefs is the favorite, but their morale kind of shaky right now. They stand on shaky ground. I think this is one the Patriots could get. Me myself, I'm rooting for the Chiefs because I'm in the Patriots division, but I don't like what I'm hearing. The Chiefs are starting to sound like a shot fighter. I don't know. I can't call it, but he ain't sounding too confident over there. And I told you a couple of weeks ago when I did predictions, this game, one thing I say about Madden playing the league is that it's about confidence. If your confidence start taking a hit, your gameplay shows. The calls you make, the different things that you do throughout that game, it shows. Confidence is everything. And right now, from the sounds of it, the Chiefs' confidence ain't as high as it once was. This game is there for the taking, for the Pats. Don't get me wrong, the Chiefs can easily still win, of course, but I don't know, man. If the Patriots was to win this game, I wouldn't be surprised. But I will go. You know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I'm gonna go with the Pats. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I'm gonna go with the Pats. The Chiefs' confidence ain't there right now, and if he don't come out in this first quarter, with the lead, I think his confidence is gonna drop some more. So I'm gonna go with the Pats in this one. I think it's gonna be close, but I'll go with the Pats in this one. I'll go Pats 27, Chiefs 20. Hey, I mean, prove me wrong, Chiefs. I'm rooting for you. I need you to win this game, but I don't know, bruh. You sound like you stand over there on the ledge, So we'll keep an eye on that game. And to close out Week 6, we got San Francisco 49ers Cole Owls against Ibho Green Bay Packers. This game will be a good game right here. Green Bay's at home. San Fran, they leaving the warm weather to travel to that cold. San Fran got a nice team over there. I like what they doing. San Francisco is the favorite by 4, but upset alert. I'm gonna go Green Bay at home. So I'm gonna go Green Bay at home. Green Bay, they play D. They often struggle at times, but a lot of times that D will keep them in the game. But lately, the Packers been taking beatings too. He's been getting beat like a pinata. So, speaking about confidence, we're gonna see how his confidence is. This game right here, if the Packers get smashed by the 49ers, that lets me know Green Bay confidence is low right now as well. So there's a couple of teams on alert this week because I'm curious to see, how it play out. I'm gonna go with Green Bay in this one because he ain't been talking like he losing, like his morale is low. But the scores I've been seeing from his games been making me feel like the team morale is low. I'm gonna go with Green Bay in this one and steal it. If they could get this right here, I think this will get them back on track. So I'm gonna go Green Bay. I'll go 16. Nah, I'll go 20. I'll go 2017. Green Bay. Practice squad still on. Week 7 it'll be turned back off, so guys can start putting guys can leave guys on there, put guys on there to build throughout the season. So this will be the final week that it's on, and then it'll be turned off for the rest of the season. Look forward to the chats. I'm gonna start posting. Team leaders and like defense, the league leaders and offense, stuff like that, just to give guys an update of what's going on. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, man, so we covered everything for week 6. Like I said, the games on upset alert for this week is my upset picks of the week. I got Green Bay over the 49ers. I got the Pats over the Chiefs, although I'm hoping that don't happen that way. What else do I got for upset? Who else do I got? I got the Rams over Denver. That's my third upset of the week. Let me see. Who else? Pay attention to this game too. Don't sleep on the Cardinals. Pay attention to that. I got the Vikings. That's not my upset. That's not one of my upset picks. But keep an eye on that game right there. Don't be surprised if that game is being played and you see me put in the chat game tied fourth quarter. Keep an eye out for that. So I know we got 3 upset picks thus far. And yeah, that's it. So my 3. Yeah, so I got 3 upset picks of the week. That concludes week 6. I'll see y'all dudes week 7. I'm Ghost. Peace.